Great Smurt, I have to tell you, there's a problem between us.
Ciao everyone, it's Marchettino. Now that I'm back from the USA, and by the way, there's still lots of more... Now that I'm back from the USA, and by the way, there's still lots of content to come from this amazing trip, I wanted to enjoy Great Smurt a little bit more and create more content for you guys, but I might not have good news because I'm afraid the car might be broken. Do you guys remember the day I did stuff like this? And this. Yeah, that's the day the LSD decided it was almost the moment to say goodbye. Or that's what I think, but I seriously hope to be wrong. The GTR is actually more fragile than I thought, but at least I found it in the most fun way. That's the small consolation. So first, this car made me spend lots of money, then it caused me problems with the law, that's a long story, and now it starts to leak fluids. It's not so different from having a girlfriend, after all.
So I was washing the car at the car wash, and when I started to clean the rear carbon fiber diffuser, I noticed something strange. Let me try to stick the phone right here. Yeah, no! Let me try to stick the phone right here. Technology at its finest. Okay, if you notice, this is dust, but if you go closely here, you may notice that this is oil, and the car is not supposed to leak again. Then I tried to have a look also behind this part. I sticked the phone down there. I'm not doing it again, but by doing that, I noticed another leak coming from the LSD, and this is not a good thing.
So now I'm driving to situatio in Turin to see what's going on with this oil leak. I'm taking advantage of this trip to make also a full service on the car, which seems like I'm doing it right on time because this morning a message has popped out on the display by saying that the engine oil needs to be replaced. So I'm gonna replace it, as well as the oil of the transmission, the LSD, the filters, and yeah, I think that's all. So here's a fun fact. According to Nissan's website, there are about 500 Nissan dealerships in Italy. Do you know, guys, how many of them are actually eligible for doing the maintenance on the GTR? 5. So you may imagine that if you don't live close to one of those 5 workshops, it might be quite annoying if you have some problems with the car or you have to make maintenance. I still have the warranty on the car, and obviously I am forced to do that on the official Nissan workshops. And this is also the main reason why I don't have done yet mechanical modifications. I want to keep the warranty until the end. There is still less than 1 year on warranty, and I think that until that time I will not be doing extreme modifications or stuff like that. But trust me, the moment the warranty will expire, something extreme or properly loud might happen. So I was browsing through the internet, especially the GTR owners forums, and it seems like that other GTR owners have this problem, and it could be related to a seal, and that will be a quick and cheap fix. I really hope that's it. Or it could be a problem related to the LSD or the transmission, and that will be quite a problem, to be honest. Fingers crossed to be the first option, really. And you see, here's why you really need to do everything to keep the factory warranty, because you know everything could happen. But if there's something that I've realized on the GTR is that its weight really puts into a big stress the mechanical components when you really push the car. So yeah, for its performance, let's say that this car is rather affordable, but under the point of view of the maintenance, this car, if you really want to push it and drive it a lot, requires good money, yeah, to say the least. Hopefully after this trip to Nisauto, the car will be 100% fine. After having burnt the rear tires on the track, that was absolutely amazing. What a day it was. I'm going to replace also the front tires. My front tires provided by Euro Import Pneumatici should be already there waiting for me, and I can't wait to have them fitted on the car and hopefully see even less understeer. You know, one negative side of the all-wheel drive cars is that the tire worn is pretty big on all four the tires, so you have to change them all together, which is quite expensive really. I feel lucky to have realized that the car was leaking, because I can't even imagine what could happen if you don't realize that the car is leaking oil and you keep pushing it hard. Actually, when I discovered that problem, I stopped to drive that car fast because I don't want to break it. I can't even imagine or consider the fact that the LSD or even the transmission will be damaged, because seriously, that will be quite expensive. Whenever I drive through a toll gate, I like to smash a couple of gears full throttle, but not this time, not this time. I can't. 550 horsepower and I have to drive slow. You know, it's like having a beautiful and naked woman just for you, and the best thing you can do with her is just hug her. This is depressing. Oh guys, I just made it to Turin and I'm so sad that I missed it on camera, because on the highway a prototype flew by. I mean, it was at least 200 kilometers per hour. I managed to take a quick picture, and I'm quite sure that was Alfa Romeo's upcoming SUV called the Stelvio or something like that.
So I just made it to Nisauto. Now the car is definitely in good hands. Here's the new front tires provided by my friends at Euro Import Pneumatici. Very nice. Still the Dunlop Sport Max GT600. I can't wait to see how does the car handles with the two new front tires. Now the car understeers more than it should, but anyway, what I'm really waiting for is to see whether the damage is small or big. So guys, I'm back at Nisauto and guess what? I've got some good news!
I just drove off from Nisauto and I'm very happy, because at the end the situation was much better than I thought. I was quite worried to have damaged something, but hopefully it was just a leak that was caused because I actually overheated the oil of the LSD while doing the burnout. So now the car has just been serviced, it has new fluids, and now it really runs perfectly. I'm covering also the first miles with the new two front tires provided by Euro Import Pneumatici, and I haven't pushed yet the car, and the first improvement that I can tell is that the ride is more smooth than before. There is one small problem though, because as you can see, another light has popped out on the dashboard, and that's because the person that was in charge to change the front tires has actually broken a tire sensor, and now I cannot see the pressure of the tires, and that's a damage that's gonna cost to this guy 200 euros. That's a quite pricey sensor if you consider that the GTR has 4 of them for the tires. You see, whenever you touch something on a high performance vehicle, you really have to be careful, because if you break something, everything is just expensive to fix. But yeah, woohoo! I'm happy. The car is fine, it's running perfectly. I'm driving back home and I can't wait to push it a little bit when I find some good roads and keep shooting content with this car. Oh, come on guys, I cannot stop the video without letting you hear the engine at least once. That's rude, I know. Pulse on. Great Smurt is back. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. And as always, thanks for watching.